Hello, on the 29th of February 2023, this 17-year-old girl was raped, forcefully fed a pie, and given brake fluid to drink by her rapist, who happens to be a taxi driver who lives within her neighborhood. This happened in Nampundu, Hululuwe, North KwaZulu-Natal. Now guys, before getting into this crime story proper, I would like for you to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please guys, subscribe so that we can get up to 1,000 subscriptions, and please do not forget to like, to comment, and to share this video. I'd like to get your thoughts down at the comment section of what you think about this crime case. Thank you. And this Deleche was a young 17-year-old girl who had her whole life in front of her. She was in her senior year in high school preparing to go to the university with plans of becoming the doctor. According to what her father said, Mr. David Deleche, he said the last time he spoke with his daughter told him that she wants to become a doctor. She had a very bright future in front of her, so that she can one day use her salary as a doctor to help upgrade the living standard of her parents, since as they are both poor people who lived in rural South Africa. It was on the 29th of January 2023 where Andiswam Deleche was sent by her mother Tembeka Deleche to go get groceries for the family. She hailed a taxi around 34 kilometers away from their house. All of a sudden, she was shocked when a different taxi came by, of which she did not hail as the previous one, telling her to come in so that he can drive her to where she wants to go to. But she was a little bit hesitant because she was aware of the rape culture in South Africa, how so many girls have entered into taxis which they did not hail, and they later on took them to bushes where they were being raped. But this one was a little bit different because the taxi man was a taxi man who lived within their neighborhood. So she hopped in immediately and told the taxi man to take her to the market so that she can go get groceries for her family members. While on her way to go get groceries for her family members in the taxi of the taxi man, which she knew lived within her neighborhood. But the man all of a sudden stopped halfway to the market and told her that he wants to branch off to fix the tires of his car. And this Ram Deleche said, okay. But the man immediately branched into a bush where he removed her, raped her uncountably times, then forced fed her a pie. After that, gave her brake fluid to drink, forcefully gave her brake fluid to drink, of which she drank. After finished raping her, he carried her back to the house and dropped her 5 houses before their house. And she later on came home, holding her stomach. She couldn't breathe properly. She was vomiting. They tried local remedies of medication, herbal medication to help stop the vomiting, but to no avail. So her father, Mr. David Mdeleche, rightfully carried her to the hospital. While in the hospital, she told her father about her ordeal, that the man who carried her in the taxi raped her and force-fed her a pie and forcefully gave her a brake fluid to drink. Then the man later on carried her and dropped her 5 houses before her house to go home. Furthermore, described the man as a taximan who lives within their neighborhood, a taximan whom her father is so familiar with. Upon hearing her confession, her father and her mom left her there with her elder sister, then rushed back home. Her father was trying to look for money since as they were poor people, so that he can use to pay her hospital bills, while her mother tried to gather some of her things to take to the hospital. While they were struggling to put things together so that they can go back to the hospital to help pay her hospital bills and to hope that by the grace of God, their child will be cured. Her father received a call around 9 p.m. at night, telling him that his daughter is dead. He was in shock. Tembeka Deleche, her mother, upon hearing the news, collapsed, and neighbors came to help resuscitate her back to life, of which she came back to life. She immediately entered inside her room and locked the door and took a rope and wanted to hang herself to death, that is, commit suicide. And one of her neighbors and family members came together, break down the door and rescued her and rushed her to the hospital. She is finding it hard to accept that her daughter has just been taken away from her like that by this taximan who lives within their neighborhood. While her father is finding it hard to accept the news, he went further to say he's a very poor man. He has just lost his job and he's struggling to get another one so that he can, provide resources for his family. And now this has just added to one of his problems. His daughter has just died mysteriously after being raped by a taxi man who lives within their neighborhood. He went further to say he is in shock, he's in a state of depression. He doesn't even want to live anymore. But as a man, as a head of his family, he's still just trying to put himself together, hopefully to see what he can do to help his family get out of this great ordeal, out of this backlog that has befallen them. He immediately reported the matter to the police, But the police haven't arrested the taximan who lives within the neighborhood who carried Andiswa Ndleche, so pretending to take her to the grocery store or the market where she will get groceries for her family members, but instead branched off in a bush and raped her, then forcefully fed her a pie, gave her brake fluid to drink. It's crazy. So the police haven't yet arrested the rapist of Andiswa Ndleche, the 17-year-old girl. They haven't arrested the rapist. And this man is not just a rapist, this man is also a pedophile. So guys, this crime case is crazy. You see how a 17-year-old girl who had plans of becoming a doctor, to use, her salary to help her family get out of poverty, her life has just been cut off like that from this earth. Her life has just been taken away from her family members. It's crazy. South Africa has one of the highest rate of femicide within the African continent, and in the world it ranks number 3. So it's one of the nations where it is dangerous for being a woman in South Africa, according to the femicide rate. They said it's so dangerous to be a woman in South Africa. We've gotten how women are domestic violated and then later on killed. We've gotten how women are raped, then later on killed. We've gotten how even at the job site, their male colleagues always put hands on them, and wound them, at times even kill them because of disparities within their job site, because of their differences within their job site. So it's crazy. It's crazy. My problem is, why can't the South African government erect the death penalty again to end the lives of people who rape and kill women, to end the life of husbands, of strangers, of boyfriends or fiancés, who put their hands on women and ended up killing them, or who raped them and ended up killing them. They should get a death penalty, and it should be public for all other men to see. So guys, what do you all think about this crime case? I'd like to get your thoughts down in the comment section now. I love you all, but know Jesus Christ loves you more. Stay safe and be blessed. Bye bye.